What's up, guys? This is Blizzard with Blizzard's Elite 8 tournament. We're coming at you with Fayssim versus BeeWee. And this is round 2 of the winner's bracket. I'm a little bit behind, but on call with me right now, I have Tom Jarvis, who was also a member of the tournament. Say hi to everybody, Tom.
Hello.
Tom was a participant. If you guys have been keeping up with the bracket, Tom unfortunately got knocked out by KT in the losers bracket. I think you already have that video on your channel, right? So it's not a surprise.
Yes, it's up
Yeah.
live now. It wasn't. I had a really bad day. Let's just say that
Yeah.
because I never usually perform that bad.
Um, but
I think 5 out of 6 fights, 8 special three.
yeah. But he made it farther than most. So I mean, I guess it was an 8-person tournament. So, but anyway, so he's gonna give some commentary.
Okay, sick.
Yeah. He's gonna give some commentary. I'm gonna give some commentary. We'll see what happens. This is long enough ago where I only know who wins. I don't know the actual results, so we'll find out. Okay, so this is the electric.
Fayssim's roster is disgusting.
It's all of the NY718's rosters are massive. Not saying that he's anything, but like he is a good player because he is like 3rd on the leaderboard right now.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not taking that away from
but it is
him,
a nasty roster for sure.
My goodness.
So this is the electric defense. I'm pretty sure.
No, this is going to be the Rich Get Richer, I think.
Oh, that's right. Because that was week 1. Or season 4. Yeah. This is how far behind I am, guys.
It's alright. I'm so far behind as well.
All right, so we got Fayssim is on the right side, BeeWee's on the left side. Fayssim opting for Tiger and Warlock so far. BeeWee going for Korg, CGR, and Rentra. I'm trying to think. This might have also been when Rentra was bugged. And you couldn't really use him on attack. I can't remember also, because there's that one time frame where like you couldn't. Yeah.
When was this? I can't remember that.
Yeah, there was one meta where Rentra like his stagger, or it was the time when you couldn't use any stagger chant. Cause.
Oh, I think that was the that was season 4. This is still season 3. Yeah, so there shouldn't be any issue here.
All right.
To be fair, I do really like both of these drafts so far.
So BeeWee has that clearly ranked for Sasquatch, and then picking up Doom, and then Fayssim is going to finish up. I'm gonna guess Scorpion here. Oh.
Yeah, I would have guessed Scorpion.
Domino.
Oh. Okay, to be fair, that is also a good pick because he doesn't have a counter.
It's kind of the back and forth, like, do I want to screw him over on defense or have a better offense? Like,
yeah, because he doesn't really have that good of an option for Sasquatch. I mean, his best options are Tiger and Sunspot, but at the same time, he doesn't really have that great of a counter to anybody else. So it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. But as said before, he doesn't really have a counter to Domino outside of long shot, and that gets rid of him off defense.
So long shot against Domino.
Long shot has.
I know you're kind of like the long shot guy because like I know you do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's a good matchup, but it can still due to how long shot abilities work, he can't get crit fail from anything that Domino does. Because he has 300% base ability accuracy.
But she can still get lucky.
No, it's not that. It's that long shot's abilities are still percentage based. So, like when he parried there, he didn't get his good karma because that's still, even with the 300% base ability, actually, that's still 50% chance. So if that doesn't trigger, then he'll still get crit fail. But nothing else can necessarily fail for it. If that makes sense.
It does. That's interesting.
I'm surprised to see. I say I'm surprised. I'm not too surprised to see Fayssim using Sunspot here, but it was his best counter.
Yeah.
It's also not an ideal matchup necessarily, especially not with this meta. I tried Sunspot a few times in this one, and it didn't really work out amazing.
Well, he got him at a pretty good time going
I was
right
gonna say
into Wrath, but now, yeah.
But he got eaten by Special 3, yeah. This is why I don't like Sunspot for this one. Because he has no way of controlling power. At the same time, though, Domino is doing a job.
Yeah, that's... I think if I haven't watched the entire time because I've been going back and forth, but it does look like Domino's got lucky pretty much like every 4 hits that BeeWee's going.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah. And he still only just takes it. Wow.
That's one of those matches where like nobody had the ideal matchup there. Like
yeah. Like they weren't ideal, but they were both doable. Yeah. And they both did pretty much everything they could. I think BeeWee got a little bit more unlucky, but that's what Domino does.
So
be interesting to see what happens here. Yeah, I would have expected him to go with Korg. Now I would have expected him to go with Doom. I would have expected BeeWee to go with Doom on attack here, and for him to either use Omega or I wasn't going to say Wall.
Well, if I was Fayssim and he put Doom on defense, I would slap down Tiger on offense in a heartbeat. Like, that'd be not an easy victory, but it's very quick.
See, I would have banked on him or on BeeWee using Doom for Korg instead of CGR, because I would have wanted him to save CGR for Warlock and throw Warlock on defense. That's what I would have done anyway.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. I mean,
especially because he has another round under his belt. If that makes sense.
Yeah, he's got
Fayssim's 1-up. If he throws this round, then he can almost guarantee himself the win the next one. But BeeWee is doing a good job of this one. He's doing a lot better than I would anyway, because I genuinely cannot fight Korg with CGR for the life of me.
Yeah, every time I fight Korg with CGR, it seems like he just goes hyper aggressive and just pushes me in the corner, and then he's unstoppable and blockable the entire time. So
yeah,
it does look like BeeWee's going to take this match, and then after that, I don't remember who he had left. I know he has Doom. So Fayssim has Tigra. He has Doom. I don't remember.
Yeah, I wasn't going to expect BeeWee to put Doom on defense. BeeWee's one of the smartest players I know, so I wouldn't have expected him to do that because he knows that Tigra can shred him.
He did get pretty lucky there with the armor break for the rock stacks up. Looks like he's going to finish him off.
Yeah, he's pretty much done everything he can here, and he's going to take it.
Which after the first match, he kind of deserved that luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. BeeWee has the second round.
And Fayssim can't win this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Rintra is a tanky boy. There's nothing more you can really do against someone with that high of a health pool.
Yeah, it's kind of like even with the best matchup possible, like he still takes a long time to take down.
Oh.
All right, well, we're going to round 3. If I had to put my money on somebody here, depends on who they put on defense.
I'd put my money on Fayssim here.
Yep.
I can't remember exactly who he has, but I know that BeeWee doesn't have many defenders. Yeah, he has Korg and Doom. He places Doom.
Rintra,
he has Omega Red.
And BeeWee has Spidey.
Yeah,
that's
my money's on. Yeah, BeeWee has Spidey, but Fayssim has Tiger.
Depends on how he wants to play this. If he wants to play it slower with Omega Red, or if he wants to play the nuke option with Tigra. He's going for the nuke option.
If I can do this fight, then I'm sure that he can. because I'm not very good with Tiger.
What he may have been thinking about there was, if you do screw up this fight, you're done. Like, there's not like, it's not like with Rincher where if you get tagged by a special,
up, there's no
it's like
back.
Rincher, if you get tagged by a special, that's like 5% of your health, whatever. But
yeah,
if you get tagged,
there's no coming back from, like, say, even if he throws a special one, that's it, it's game over.
He's playing it pretty well so far. I was about to say he needs to launch that.
Okay, oh, wait.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord. That was very lucky.
Wow.
Wow, I'm surprised he didn't get pushed there. And now it's over. Yep. That was as well as that fight can go, but he got very lucky there. I was fully expecting that to be a special 3.
Oh my gosh. And that would have...
Yeah, that was the difference there. That was the difference.
Man.
Yeah, and there's not really much more BeeWee can do here.
To be fair, he's playing it decently. Like,
he's playing it very well, yeah.
It's a rank 3 Spider-Man, Stealth Spidey, not Stealth Spidey, why am I... Starkey, thank you. My brain is all kinds of out of it today. So I guess we're sticking with the same bands here. It looks like Fayssim's thinking about it.
Yeah. BeeWee changed his bands.
Oh, he did change the Tigra.
Yeah, he banned Tigra this time. I'm surprised that BeeWee's left champs like Spidey Supreme and Spot open, because they are very new. Well, especially when this was recorded. They were both very new.
At this point, though, I mean, with somebody like BeeWee, he's probably practiced against them like a ton.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So he probably knows. Like, I mean, I probably wouldn't ban Spot, but I would probably ban Spider-Man Supreme at that point in the game.
I'd 100% ban Spider Supreme because one of my friends, he owns a rank 4 Spot, and I've had a lot of practice against him in Battlegrounds, so I'm not too worried about it.
Fayssim still going with that Sunspot. Not sure who he's going to use it on so far. Can't really Killmonger that well. Doom got the crit resistance. Rintra's going to be putting ruptures on you.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about why he did that.
I'm sure he has his reasons, but I'm in the same boat as you. I'm not 100% sure why he did that.
BeeWee picked up Korg, and if he puts down that Quicksilver on defense, I want to see a Korg Quicksilver match. I'm really hoping for it. I'm crossing my fingers.
God, that would be very good.
Oh, come on.
This could be a chance.
This could be it.
Please. Come on, BeeWee.
BeeWee.
And he plays his Killmonger. To be fair, I actually did this match once, and Korg isn't as bad of an attacker as I thought.
Oh, yeah,
I do hate fighting Quicksilver with a passion.
Quicksilver and Scorpion. Great Korg matchups.
Come on, BeeWee.
You want to put Korg down. You know you want to do it.
Do it. Do it. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Oh. Really?
It's
boring. You've let me down, BeeWee. I'm disappointed.
I just did a Korg Quicksilver match today, actually.
I
and
didn't. Right now, just for context, when we're recording this, it's during the hazard shift meta, and I ban Quicksilver every single time. I have one at rank 4, but I ban him pretty much all the time.
Well, it looks like he has some of the strategy down. To be fair, I'm not 100% certain how to prevent him from getting, what does he call it? The momentum charges?
Oh, the momentum. Or is it the whiplash debuffs that you're on about?
Well, I know if you dex, you get the whiplash.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like Fayssim.
So you can't prevent the charges. So at some point, Quicksilver's going to put a slow on Doom.
Fayssim got Killmonger down, but
Fayssim,
it wasn't pretty.
Yeah. He took a lot of damage. Also, I think that's a rank 3 Killmonger. That's not going to face up to my rank 5. Subtle flex there. I think, yeah, this one goes to BeeWee. Yep.
That was well played and smart.
Smart of him to use Doom there. And now he saved his Korg as a defender.
He probably still would have won with Korg on attack. I'm just throwing that out there.
He would have, yeah.
Gotta hit him with the flex, BeeWee. That's all I'm saying. He does... Fayssim can't really put Korg on defense right now.
Yeah, because he has Bishop. But I think what's going to happen here is that... Oh. Okay, it goes against everything we've just said. I would have thought he'd use Kingpin here. Because he wants to save Torch for Rintra.
That would have been...
That's what I would have thought.
100% my bet.
Yep, there we go.
So...
Now it's just going to be a case of, will BeeWee screw this up? Because this can either go really, really well, or really poorly. And I've had it go both.
Oh, it's the same for Fayssim, because if he doesn't get those intercept, well, he got the light intercept for the first time, getting the rock shield down, so he's doing well so far. Looks like he's going to time this.
Faysim's a lot better at this than I am, because I tried this twice against Legacy and I failed pretty much all 3 times. Then again, I was really ill on that day, so I'm not making excuses, but that's my excuse.
He's already up to 2 overpowered.
Yeah, this is going to be close because this is pretty much neck and neck at the moment.
This is a lot better than I would have thought it would go.
Yeah, I made it look difficult.
This is going to Fayssim.
Fayssim takes it.
Well played.
Yeah. Yeah, very well played, Jim. I'll say I don't know why I couldn't have done that, but it is what it is. No, I think
reflecting back.
I think BeeWee screwed this round as well. I think BeeWee screwed. Is it BeeWee? No, I think Fayssim screwed actually.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Unless he gets really lucky with Warlock against Domino, because I can't see him placing anyone else.
He might put Warlock on defense, honestly.
Then who's he going to use for Domino?
Well, that's the thing. He might risk it with Sunspot.
He could. If he puts Warlock on defense, BeeWee's just going to nuke it with Stock Spike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Yeah, I think
he's
that's the strategy he's going to use.
BeeWee's going to place Domino. Yep. It's going to have to be Sunspot and Prey. Like, theoretically, this could be down in 1 special 1, 1 special 2. But he'd have to be really lucky. I can actually kind of see this going both ways, now that I look at it this way.
This would be really bad if Sunspot was like a chance to put an Incinerate on every hit, but since it's not...
Yeah. It's not a chance, but she does lower ability accuracy. Like, he's still taking all the crit fail damage. And he's unlucky.
Can Domino
prevent... Like, he's just taking about 10%, if not more. Yeah, he's taking about 20% just from crit fail. Coming on 30%.
Oh.
And BeeWee's nuking this fight. And she's going red. Yep, he's dead. Wow. That was... Wow. So it's 1-1 now, I guess.
Yep. I'm not sure what else he really could have done, though.
He could have placed... I mean, he was screwed regardless because he could have placed one of his attackers as a defender. Yeah. And then saved Warlock for Domino. But it still would have been too slow, even if he had got lucky.
BeeWee banning the same Tigra, Valkyrie, Hulkling.
Yeah. I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't do that. Like, I'd leave Valkyrie open because I feel like, especially with this meta, I could have probably nuked faster.
Well,
with other champs and
I think some people's mindset, I don't know if this is what they're thinking, but is if it's a nuke for you, it's a nuke for them. And they have similar champs. So it's almost like a dice roll. Like, and it's stuff like...
Yeah, I get that. It's just I haven't seen a Valkyrie fight under 45 seconds, I'll be honest. Not against the annoying defenders that she's used for. Like Thing, Korg, Nick, stuff like that.
Well, in this meta, I think there was.
There was, yeah. There was, but like, at the same time, I still didn't really see anything under 40 seconds, where I definitely still feel like I could have nuked a bit faster than that, while banning one of the defenders that I didn't like fighting. Like that was my strategy in that meta. In like the new ones, you bet I'm going to be banning CGR pretty much every single match I go into, just in case they don't ban kill me. Like it changes every meta, whether it's like strategic wise, whether you ban attackers or defenders. It depends what you're more comfortable with. Like say if you don't want them having their best attackers, like I'm pretty sure BeeWee's done here, then
I wonder if we'll go with
that's
Spot.
That's a good strategy.
No.
Oh, I would have. Oh, yeah. I like the Sasquatch pick there because he didn't know that BeeWee was going to get Scorpion, but at the time he didn't have a counter. Now he does. But at the same time, he could also draft Rintra here. Could he?
But that means he's got to throw
he might
away
go Omega Rin.
Most likely.
Yeah, he might go Omega Rin. Nope, he's going to go Rintra. Yeah, because now Scorpion's got to be a counter to two champs. I really don't like Scorpion versus Spider Supreme. So it's going to have to be. Yeah, I don't know who he's going to use for that.
May use either. I've done it with Nick just because, you know, Second Life.
It might be Warlock, honestly, knowing BeeWee. Oh, wait. Okay, he might know something that I don't, but I really don't like this matchup because Scorpion relies on his mediums for damage. Spidey causes mediums to miss pretty much every 10 seconds, I think it is.
He may go light attack until special 1.
He might. But I don't think that disables that mode, does it?
You do have to wait out the initial.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting.
I really want to see how he does this. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess the first gets it done.
Yep. Oh, BeeWee. I thought I taught you better than this. He's going medium, like medium with Scorpion. I thought I taught you better. Right. He's still doing pretty well though. Baiting that out, yep. He's just playing it slow and steady really, hoping that his defender is doing a better job. But I don't like the situation he's in now.
Oof.
Oh, wow. That was a lot of damage. Was all of that damage just from that one burst? Wow.
It looks like Fayssim unless he royally screws up here.
Yeah, he's got time. Yeah. He's got time to do this.
Even if he doesn't finish,
I think this one goes to him.
Which...
All because of one blocked hit. He took 60% health off one blocked hit.
Yeah, I remember when Spider-Man Supreme first came out and all the people who had those rank 4 Spider-Man Supremes and they would just toss him down on defense. I'm just like, you son of a bitch, you don't know.
Yeah, I'd just straight up ban him unless I had one. If I had one, then I'd have to learn how to fight him without a buff immune champ. Because there's no way I'm throwing Ant-Man in my Battlegrounds deck.
I guess he probably could have done Omega Sentinel against Spider-Man Supreme, too.
He could have, yeah. He could have thrown that round and then had this one locked, or had at least one of these next two locked up. Because now without Scorpion, I think BeeWee's pretty screwed here. Like, Fayssim's throwing this round, obviously, because he doesn't have a core counter. Not core counter. He doesn't have a Nick counter. So, I think BeeWee's going to go Warlock here.
Yep.
Yeah. But then he doesn't have a counter to Rintra. So, yeah, I think I've got my money on Fayssim here.
I think he was thinking about what champ can I deal the most or the least amount of damage and also win this fight. But I don't think I don't want to say what's the right play or not, because it's never.
Overall, I just think Fayssim heavily outdrafted BeeWee this time. Because he's left with suboptimal counters for every single matchup, and that's pretty much the aim of Battlegrounds. You win by forcing bad matchups on your opponent, and if you both have good matchups, then you outplay them. Yeah, I think it's a mix of both, really, because BeeWee could definitely have thrown the first round and saved Scorpion for at least one of these last two, because he does have a good defender in Nick on his side, and I think he has Domino as well. But I think that Scorpion play in round one definitely screwed him over.
To be fair, also though, it looks like they're about even on both sides. He's going to get a little bit of health back from this, but not that much. I didn't see how many infections he had up. It's like 1.
I mean, I don't think it really makes much of a difference. Yeah. He should still have this round, I think. Yeah.
Fayssim or BeeWee?
I think Fayssim slightly, actually, just because he has more health. Yeah, this is going to be very close. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. Never mind. BeeWee did a little bit more damage, and that gives more points. They finished on a very similar amount of health as well. I couldn't see exactly from here.
That's why you don't sleep on my boy Core. OP on attack. Kidding, everyone. Alright? I'm not an idiot. Most of the time. So.
Yeah, I think he's going to go Rintra here. Yep. And I think Fayssim's going to go with Mr. Negative.
That?
Never mind.
Well, I guess because it's rich get richer.
That's not what I expected. Yeah, probably. But I don't know. I've never done this matchup before, and I've never seen it before, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to go.
And honestly, Domino against Rintra could work if it goes...
If it goes perfect, yeah. But he does have crit resistance. Oh, I mean, looking at Fayssim's screen, I don't think BeeWee has much chance. No. Not anymore, anyway.
So it does look...
I think this was still when the Omega Sentinel bug was a thing. And I'm not sure if it still is a thing. Very nice decks there on the special too.
Yeah, this is definitely...
Okay, yeah, Omega Sentinel's good. Yeah. So that is 2-1 to Fayssim now.
Now, is this just
Yeah,
unfortunate luck, or is it
very well.
draft decision making? Do you think?
I think so far it's been a mix of the two, because I think if BeeWee didn't throw, I think if BeeWee didn't use Scorpion on the first fight, he had a chance at winning this if he plays his cards a little bit better.
You might be right. In the heat, just to be fair for people watching, in the heat of the moment, it's a lot different. So, like, we can sit here and evaluate and, like, say, oh, he should have done something. But when you're actually in the game, much different thought process. Or it is for me, anyway. It's a lot easier for me to sit here and watch people do it and say, oh, you should have chosen this champ.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I do when I go back and watch myself. I always say, oh, you should have done this. Well, why didn't you? Yes, it's a lot different when you're there and you think something's going to work, but then it doesn't.
So BeeWee's staying with the same bands again. Kind of surprised he didn't ban Spider-Man Supreme. Yeah. I mean...
So am I.
I think Fayssim thought about picking up that spot for a second, but...
I wouldn't do that this soon. Like, when you're in your first rounds, I wouldn't pick up a defender. I know Spot isn't purely a defender, but...
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't know if Fayssim knows how to play Spot on offense at this point.
Exactly, because he's so new at the time of this release. He might not know how to play him properly. So I would have assumed that would be purely for defense. It's the same with Spidey Supreme. Like, I wouldn't pick a defender that early because it gives them still the 3 to 4 rounds that they have to pick out of 5 champions each time, and they could potentially get a counter in there. I'd pick defenders at least in the 3rd or 4th pick.
And that's really unfortunate that right after BeeWee picks up Domino, Fayssim gets Omega Sentinel just immediately after.
That's just how it works. It's unfortunate, but that's the luck of the draw. At the same time, I'm not sure who I like better here on this one.
I'm surprised BeeWee didn't pick up that Mordo, because I've seen him do some crazy things with Mordo.
I have as well, but I think because of the attackers that Fayssim has, I don't think it would have been an issue on defense, and he wouldn't have used him offensively.
Probably going to be a Scorpion?
Yeah. He'll use Scorpion, and BeeWee will try and use Spider-Ham here. He's going to save his torch for Spidey Supreme, just to get around that miss. Juggernaut, okay. Yeah, he's definitely going to use Spider-Ham there. I like this matchup as well. Well, I've done this a few times before.
Juggernaut and Sasquatch?
It's gone very well and very bad.
Do you mean Spider-Ham and Rintra, or Juggernaut and Sasquatch?
Spider-Ham versus Rintra.
Looks like so Rintra is playing ball.
Yeah, that's what you want as well.
Sometimes when they get stingy and all your poppers fall off, it's just... Actually, Fayssim, I just looked over and noticed Fayssim has Sasquatch almost something.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realise that. Wow. What?
What?
Yeah, I was watching BeeWee screen.
I had my eyes on...
That's a rank 4 Sasquatch.
I had my eyes on BeeWee the entire time, and I look over at Fayssim.
5,000 against a rank 4 Sasquatch. Yeah, This is about as good as this can go for BeeWee. But that's literally a perfect fight for BeeWee.
39 seconds against a rank 4 Sasquatch.
39 seconds against a rank 4 Sasquatch. That's ridiculous. Even if it is a rank 4 Juggernaut.
I did not. That was not what I was expecting at all.
Yeah,
I fully expected him to get him down, but I thought it was going to take him almost the entire time.
I would have thought it'd take him longer than that.
Yeah.
That was impressive. I also would have expected him to save Juggernaut for Kingpin. Not for Kingpin, for Nick. And then use Scorpion for the other one. Yeah, I think
he's just going to throw the Nick around. Because he's got him in the last round.
If he wins, I wouldn't have said that, because he could play CGR, and then I think he could nuke anyone with Torch or anyone else. Yeah, this will be interesting to see, because this could. I've done this matchup with Ghost myself. Yeah.
How quickly does it usually go with Ghost? Then also you have to manage the charges too.
Yeah, if you can manage the charges, it's really difficult to do. But if you manage the charges and get lucky, then it does go well. It can be a 50-second fight. I say I have done it before, but it is really. He's getting very lucky with the Furies. This could be it. Yep, that's first life down in like 40 seconds. And he knows the trick where Nick just turtles up and won't even punish your block or anything. And perfect AI as well. Wow. Yep, see? Perfect AI and very good RNG. That was
very impressive play.
That's over. It's over. To be fair, a couple more blocked hits, and that could have been the difference.
And they're...
Yeah, BeeWee's correct, and his thing stuck, yeah. That made all the difference. That little bit of RNG, and him instantly throwing his heavy attack. That made all the difference. Wow.
That's really, really impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Well, Fayssim picks up the victory 3-1. And that knocked BeeWee into the losers bracket. And then I already gave you the update. BeeWee is out of the tournament at this point. But damn, that's all I have to say. That was very impressive on Fayssim's part, and also on BeeWee. Like BeeWee had a lot of good fights, but
yeah, BeeWee did play incredibly well there. It's just he did get pretty unlucky.
Yeah, the drafts didn't go.
Also, when you're on your day, you're on your day.
Yeah, drafts weren't going his way. Some decision making, but also like that RNG that he got in those last two fights, nuts. On Fayssim's part.
Yeah, that was very good RNG.
Because that could have very easily gone like BeeWee's way.
It could have gone south very quickly, but when everything goes perfectly, there's not really much more you can do.
Well, anyway, that'll do it for the video. TJ, I really appreciate you coming in, commenting on this.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
It's been great, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.